What up, y'all? Tell Rihanna Don, you feel me?
Get over here!
Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit.
Finish him!
Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. This the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah. This that platform shit. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah. This that platform.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform, episode 151. We are talking Sony, how they won the logo wars. We are also talking Xbox. We are also talking some other little tidbits here and there, some other little titty bits. But let's go ahead with our introduction since we are the Fantastic Four today. In no particular order, let's start with Clear Cam Big Mike. What's up, man? How you doing? And what have you been able to play this week?
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for having me on Platform Podcast. What have I been playing? I finished up Outer Worlds. Fantastic game. I had fun with it, kept me engaged. I finished up my friend Pedro, and right now I'm working on finishing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Getting constantly booty clapped. I know it. I see the frustration in your neck.
Maybe. Not as bad as Brandon.
Oh, Brandon was super triggered. But that dude, man, the way he was playing, it was like he was on a on-rails shooter. Like I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, what? How are you playing this? He doesn't move. First of all, he doesn't block. Second of all, he doesn't roll. He just stands still and swings. Like
another game I was playing that similar is Sekiro.
Ooh.
And let me tell you this: Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is a cakewalk to Sekiro.
Oh, for sure. Oh, 100%.
I finally beat the fucking ogre on.
Oh shit! You just now finally beat that motherfucker, dude. It took me forever.
Took me 1 year.
It took me fucking forever, man, to beat that ogre too. It did, dude.
That motherfucking ogre booty clapped me so hard. I took a step back. I was like, no, I'm done for this for a while.
After I beat him, because remember I beat him on stream, but it took me a long time.
I beat him on stream.
We both. What it was, we forgot to get some shit because he's weak to fire, and there was something like a fire cloth or something that you can throw at, that'll super weaken him and make him like terribly fucking easy. But like I didn't fucking know. I went in with the Dark Souls attitude. Look, I know Terry hates this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I need to go in that motherfucker and get behind him, hit it. That shit didn't work, dude.
Some people told me because I was doing what Brandon was doing on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I wasn't blocked. I would just go in there and just fuck them up if I can.
Yeah, but you got to block though. You got
people are screaming on the street. He goes, "Got to block, Mike! Got to block!" I was like, "Block it now!"
That's how I was feeling with Brandon. I was like, "What?" And I don't care what he say. He in chat right now talking about I block and dodge. False. That is like Terry
That's a
said.
false
That's
narrative.
shenanigans. That's full of shenanigans. That's bullshit. Terry blocks and dodges. Brandon doesn't. So no, that's a lie. All right, well, good shit, Big Mike. The camera you got is amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? I am liking it, dude. All right. You want to see me? Look? All you gotta do is go watch our past streams. You can see me play, motherfucker. All right. Next up, we have the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. What's up, Terry? How you doing? And what have you been playing this week?
Hey everybody, it's Cool Cat Terry from Twitch. I've been doing pretty good. I've been working on Styx Shards of Darkness. It was free for gold like at the end of last month, and I was able to wrap that up this week. Got that done. It was lots of fun, so I'd actually do recommend people go back. I do recommend people go back and play the first one and the second one if you can get your hands on them still. They are pretty damn good. I was enjoying those, and then I picked up Division 2 on the bargain bin for $4 a while back. I told you guys last week.
Here we go.
So I played that out. I played that a little bit. I still fucking hate that.
I know you hate it. I understand why. Why, Terry? Like why?
But for $4, I'm gonna beat the fucking thing, and then I'm never gonna look at this shit again. But
you will.
And no, fuck that game. That game is garbage. Like I paid $4 so I could play with friends because they play it, and I still think I overpaid. But
I already know that you're. I already know that you're going back to Division 3. They're coming with it.
Fuck nah.
She gonna get it. She gotta continue. You can't just stop it too. You gotta continue.
Play it, but that's gonna be another bargain bin. All right, $4. All right, when I can get it for like under like $10, I'll pick that bullshit up. But so I'm still working on that crap, and then I'm renting Borderlands 3, and so I was playing that a little bit too. And that game is just, I don't know. It just seems so uninteresting.
I like Borderlands. I like Borderlands 3. I think it's pretty dope.
I love Borderlands, but 3 just is so uninteresting to me. Like, I don't care. Like, literally, I'm not going to spoil for those, I guess, who still haven't played, but, like, a character gets killed, and I'm like, I don't give a shit.
She's alright. I don't give a fuck.
I literally like the character, and the character died, and I'm like, well, I don't care. I was like, whatever. It's like it's like they just did a bad job at telling the story to get you to have that emotional feel that you're supposed to have. I'm just like, oh, whatever.
Right.
Moving on.
What's up, Blue? What's up, a la carte? What's up, Frozen? What's up, Lamont? A la carte says I saw both of y'all play it. I want to stream it so you can see someone good at Dark Souls play it. Fuck you, man. I actually because when I streamed it, you was claiming he can't do it, and I beat the ogre, I beat the horseman, I beat like 3 bosses in a row. So stop it, get some help.
Did you?
Frozen says I did. I beat 3 bosses in a row. Okay, too many bosses and a real boss. That was what happened. Not 3 real bosses. Too many and a real boss. Let me clarify. All right, Frozen says, yo, I'm ready to hear the damage control. Shout out to the suckers that supported Game Freak. Hold on. Actually, no. If you think you're coming into the place where we're gonna damage control Pokemon, siphoning out Pokemon at the cost of $1, this is the wrong place. Because Pokemon is about to be destroyed today, at least for me. So we're going to talk about that. Lamont, what up? Okay, it took you so many lives to do it. Okay, but I persevered, though, a la carte. I'm a perseverer. Yeah. I was steadfast. Huh?
Hey, can you spell that for me?
Yep. It's P-E-R Severa.
Fuck you, right? I mean, P-E-R. Fuck you, Mike.
All right. So chat's popping. All right. So yeah, Terry, I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming. Next up, we have Platinum Godfather.
Yeah,
what's up, man?
baby, what's really good, y'all? Don't do that to me, baby!
How you been doing, man? And what have you been playing this week, sir?
Oh man, I just been playing some Mortal Kombat. I just been playing on the side. I haven't done nothing crazy as of yet. You know what I'm saying? Like not streaming quite yet. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get it together. That's for sure. For sure. But guys can't forget that I start off with one life after Big Mike mercilessly you know what I'm saying, like, you know, detrimented my health with the life grenade plus.
He did.
So I'm down to one life.
Yeah,
I ain't scared. Nobody is scared me. I'm not gonna lose a life.
Are you not scared?
No, I ain't scared.
Bullshit. No, I ain't gonna do you like that, dog.
He's like, don't do me like that.
He was like, holy shit, I lost the only life I had. But you know, you make it. You might make it.
I'm gonna make it. That's for sure.
Believe it. Or some of us have made it with one life. We've made it all the way to the end. You know?
I did. So.
I did too.
Yeah,
so did Mike. Yeah.
You cheated. First of all, Danny, you fucking cheated. You end the show. Well, that's all time I got.
I fucking cheated. I did not
cheat. Bullshit. You cheated.
I didn't cheat. You know what I'm saying? I fucking persevered. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck I did. You know, I am a survivor. So stop.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Stop it, man. Let's see. Worst. What's up, Worst, man? What's up, EJ? What's going on? Yeah, we getting ready to kind of. At least me. I'm getting ready to shit on a few things. You know, I kind of had a response for people, but before we do that, what's up, everybody? I'm Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform, and I have been playing some Indivisible. Shouts out to the haters that said I was playing a mobile game when I streamed it. Fuck y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, that game is super beautiful, man. The animation alone is like, cannot be done on mobile. So, shouts out to my haters. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag PC. But, you know, yeah, I've been playing some Indivisible. I played some Borderlands 3. I got back into Destiny. I actually kind of fell off a little bit with Destiny. I think it's because I just played too fucking much of it. Like, I literally, I gored myself into Destiny 2. And then I didn't really get in the Season of the Dawn. So I got in yesterday to kind of check it out. Let's see who's hating in chat. Time for that shade. Let's see, Danny, you're getting dominated. Fuck you, man. I was not getting dominated, man. Whatever, dude. I destroyed everything in my path. The only thing that dominated me was what to do next. I couldn't fucking figure it out. I tried to get up on this ledge. I couldn't fucking get up there. And come to find out, I didn't have the power necessary. So I was thinking about it like Valkyrie Profile, and I didn't really pay attention to my Metroid side of it. Because I forgot that game is multi-genre. It's not just Valkyrie Profile. It's also like Metroid. You got to have certain things to pass certain things. So I got it now, and I was able to get much, much further once I got the power. So fuck you.
Such hostility.
Man, because today is because I got some people were kind of shitty with me, and you know I'm gonna show something here. Let's do this. Let me go ahead and share my screen here really quick, because I want to show what dudes were kind of pissed at. Yeah, they were kind of triggered with me, and I don't think they understood what I was doing initially. I think they were having a what's called Sony fail. But let me. Let me pull that up for people here so they can fucking see it. Alright. So, Sony announced information about the PlayStation 5, including the new logo. And you already know, if you haven't been dead for the last 30 years...
Not even new.
The fervor behind how extraordinary the new logo is an understatement. Like, let's do this. Let's cut to the announcement. And yes, I'm playing my own video that I edited because so the fuck what? You know what I'm saying? This is our channel, so we get to self promote. Yeah, let's check this out. This is the announcement for CES with Sony, and you tell me what you guys think.
PlayStation is the true embodiment of a creative entertainment company with a solid foundation of technology. And it's our mission to embrace the entire creative community, elevating their content on our platform for PlayStation fans. That commitment will carry us through as we embark on the launch of our next generation console, PlayStation 5, coming this holiday. And I'm pleased to share with you today, for the first time, our new logo.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Bitch.
I love this.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
All right, so yeah, that was the announcement for fucking PlayStation 5 at CES. And listen, the reason why I'm kind of fired up about this topic is because of how moist Dudes was when I posted this video. This is a video I edited. I thought it was hilarious. I said, fuck it, let's get us into the meme game in this bitch.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So just do some funny ass shit on how people reacted with the announcement of the new PlayStation 5 logo.
They got butthurt.
They got so bad. Now take nothing away from PlayStation 5 on paper is a fucking beast. I mean, you can't take it away from what they're trying to do with the system. That's not what this is. What this is come on, man. If you're defending, now you want to talk about what was Frozen saying earlier that we were going to do? We were going to fucking defend
Game Freak.
Game Freak. No, if you're defending this announcement to say that this was a blockbuster announcement, you suck like a motherfucker, because that is not a blockbuster announcement. That's not a blockbuster announcement. Like, listen, Sony, you can't take anything away from them. They've done so many amazing things in the last 4 or 5 years. As far as with PlayStation 4, you already know the hype levels for PlayStation 5. Hell, on Instagram, they were the most liked gaming fucking logo in fucking American history. Like, blah, blah, who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But in the grand scheme of things, that was not a great announcement. That was probably one of the worst reveals I've ever seen in my life. And Terry will tell you about it too. The logo literally didn't change. They literally hit backspace and typed the fucking 5. I guarantee it, that's what they did.
They haven't changed the logo since the PS3.
I mean,
it's been the same logo. It's been the same logo. So why? If that's fine. If they want to stick to that font, that's totally fine. But don't show up to a goddamn press conference and be like, "Yo, man, this is our new logo," and it's the same old shit.
It's the same. That's why when dudes were moist with me on Twitter and even in some Facebook groups, they were like,
this dude's a fucking when they showed it for the PS3, it was new because it looked nothing like the PS2 logo. But now they're coming out here with the same logo for the last 3 generations, acting like it's brand new. Get the fuck out of here, Sony.
Yeah. Literally, there is a PlayStation font. Like, if you go to dafont.com, they have a lot of. I use these free fonts for a lot of the art that I do, and they actually have the PlayStation font. Like, literally, that 5 that they put up there has been existing at least on Dafont for the last 3 to 4 years. So that 5 already existed. So that's why this is so funny to me, because the PlayStation font has always been accessible. A lot of people who do media and graphics and like that, they already had that font. So literally what Sony did was hit backspace and typed a fucking 5. And then for the CEO to take 10 minutes of your fucking time to show a logo, any PlayStation fan should be fucking offended. That's where I am. I'm like, this is where I am. Like Platinum.
Yeah.
You're a huge PlayStation fan,
That's your
right?
big announcement.
Man.
That's your big announcement, you guys. We're gonna give you a 2-generational logo.
No, they could have put some more creativity to it, honestly. Like, they could have used fucking Grand Theft Auto 5's logo, and I would have been like, okay, they put some different spin on it, but yeah.
Right. That logo, and it's not to say that the logo looks terrible. That's not the problem. I mean, PlayStation's logo is a logo. I mean, everybody has their own fucking style. It's the way they announced it, which was the shittiest in history. I don't care how popular
that logo
they are.
didn't need an announcement.
It didn't need an announcement. Literally, it didn't. They could have ended it with.
They could have tweeted it out. They could have tweeted it out.
Yeah, they could have just tweeted it out and said updated logo. Exactly, Platinum. Hold on, let's do this.
Exactly.
I get a life. I get a life.
You get a life, dude. You get a life, dude. What's up, Logical? Dude, we talking about the world's famous PlayStation 5 logo right now, Logical. What's up, Savage? What up?
No one gives a shit about a fucking logo. The Sony people want to know about the new console coming out, and they want to know what games they're all going to get that haven't been announced. They don't give a shit that you're keeping the same logo from the PlayStation 3. Okay?
Right, I'm gonna play this part one more time. I want to play this part one more time.
Tell that man to get the fuck off the stage.
Fuck off the stage.
Let's play this one. Now, this is the CE. I'm playing this one more time.
This time, our new logo.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Look how quiet the crowd is. They're like, okay.
The door.
The door. I mean, come on, man. I mean, like, Sony fans should be livid that they wasted your fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody who I've talked to, at least, who's like, huge Sony fan, they're definitely getting PlayStation 5. Hell, I even said I'm getting a PlayStation 5. I can tell you that announcement fucking sucked. I don't care how much you like PlayStation. You can't damage control that announcement. That announcement was tragic, and they shouldn't have had a fucking CEO from Sony announcing it. Like, that was such a big ass waste of time. Like, humongous waste of time for people. I mean, Big Mike, what did you think, dude? Because you're a huge fan of Sony. Was that an amazing announcement?
No, it wasn't. I mean, I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to be nothing amazing.
Yeah, I knew they weren't going to really announce anything. I just didn't think they were going to waste time on a fucking logo. Like I thought they were just going to announce specs, say, yeah, PlayStation 5's a thing, and check us out in, the following months. That's what I expected.
Right.
But for them to drop the mic on a PlayStation 5 logo, get the fuck out of here, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
I said they were fucking laughing. They were like, and this is the PlayStation 5. I'm like,
Terry probably was like, I had farts better than this shit. You know what I'm saying? People wasted their own time. Nobody with half a brain expected it. Well, I didn't even expect the console reveal. What I didn't want was them to take 10 minutes. There's no way. There's no way they would reveal it at CES, but what was unexpected was them to send the CEO out there to waste 10 minutes of your time about the announcement of the logo. That's tragic.
I mean,
they sent Jim fucking Ryan, man.
You go to CES to get sex toy reveals. You're not going to get nothing in your goddamn fucking...
Exactly. That's what I expect. I want to see the new Pocket Pussy 4000. You know what I'm saying? Terry is 100% correct. Get paid $500 for a logo and no reaction from the crowd. I swear to God, dude. The crowd literally probably single-handedly looked at each other and was like, wait, is it over? Like, they probably were looking for something. Like, they were looking for something. Like, what?
They saw the logo and they're like, okay, well, where's the stuff that comes after that part?
It was on a fucking black background. There was no animation. There was no, like, do-do-do-do, have your orgasms ready for PlayStation 5. Like, it was none of that. It was just, hi, I'm Jim Ryan. I fucking want to kill myself. Here's the new logo. And it was on when I tell you that this is hashtag, like, literally WordPad levels of presentation, like, this shit was trash, man. You guys, there can't be anybody that's willing to defend this announcement. Let me take a look at chat.
I was sitting there looking, or discussing it with the DualShocker staff, and when we saw that whole, breakdown, we're like, that's it, folks. Have a good night. That's it. Gotta go. Good discussion.
that logo months ago because they leaked
Yeah, that's
it
what I'm
months
saying.
ago.
Like people, a lot of people had it because you could literally do it. You could literally go, like I said, you could download the font, type a 5, and it'll do it just like that. It'll literally do it just like that.
Actually, Foxy Games been using it for a while. That logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a new logo.
You know, like, literally, listen, PlayStation 5 is going to be amazing. But what wasn't amazing was that logo announcement. I mean, people didn't understand that, they got, 50 million fucking likes on Instagram. You know what? So did some big ass titties. It still doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, that logo was trash. It didn't really elevate anything. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. That logo was not amazing. It wasn't terrible. It just, there was nothing, literally nothing was new. Backspace type number 5. That was fucking it. And then they sent Jim Ryan out there like an idiot to spend 10 minutes of your time, your precious time, you investors and you people who pay for the fucking PlayStation, 10 minutes of your time to announce a logo you already seen 3 fucking years ago on a black background with dead silence. Now, even though, and I see Dre said that CES crowd isn't like E3, but here's the thing though, dude. You should see how hype people get when they talk about sex toys. Like what Terry said, like if you go to one of those like events, and I've been to
that. The problem, Dre, is it's the wrong audience. Those aren't gamers up in CES. That's the problem.
It's the
you
the
show them what they
dudes.
want to see, they'll get all crazy and hype about it.
Right, and I bet you if they would have showed off the system, I guarantee there would have been noise in that spot. That if they would have showed off the system, they would have clapped and been like, "Woo!" and you'd have heard that shit. But when they saw that Jim Ryan pulled the curtain back on a fucking logo, oh man, and come on, I mean, come on, people, we can't be this dense. You know what I'm saying? That shit's not good. Let's see. Y'all assuming PS5 is going to be heat? I think it is, man. I think PS5 is going to be heat. I think Xbox Sex is going to be heat too. I think both systems, because of the power behind it, the developers can kind of not hold back a little bit. Because see, that was always the issue. And you know what? I see that as a boon for PC too.
They'll be good consoles, but they always are slow to start because there's never really any big games out when they first come out, and there's usually issues with the consoles when they first drop too.
Right. So both of them are probably going to have heating issues and sound and blah blah blah.
Problems. There'll be some sort of defect, on the launch versions, and then there won't be any games really outside of the stuff that you're just backwards compatible from the PS4 that you're bringing over.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And from the Xbox you're bringing over. So there's not going to be any big, number of games to play right away anyway, so there's no point in even getting the new consoles until you at least 3 to 6 months later when they start dropping games for it.
Hell yeah, let's see. Alucard says CES, the Consumer Electronics Show, people want hardware. Yeah, I think that was part of it too. I think when people showed up for the Sony conference, and us, we talk about gaming all the time, so we already know they weren't showing shit at CES. But you have some people who don't know. Some people probably heard, oh shit, they're going to talk about PlayStation, so let's go over there and check it out. They're probably going to show the system since Xbox already did. Xbox already showed off their fucking system, you know what I'm saying? So people there were some people who literally genuinely thought it was going to be a thing at CES. I did.
The
wrong people.
Xbox didn't really show the system. They just
They did. They showed the hardware. They did not show the hardware.
They showed off how it's going to look. So I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Well, they showed off how it was going to look. I mean, they didn't have the hardware on stage, but they showed off what it looks like.
Yeah, because at CES as well, AMD came out with a prototype and even announced and said, "Look, we failed. This was not the Xbox Series X."
So that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But
there was a lot of failures at CES.
I see. What's up, Mikey, man? What up, Big Mike? Better hear some truth from you. Yeah, he actually is truth right now. Right now, there is no floppity with Big Mike right now.
I'm all about that floppity.
Other than his chesticles, no
Damn right.
floppity. Yeah, those people are dumbasses. Yeah, I mean, if those people thought that, good damn well they're not showing that fucking shit off at CES. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait for either their own direct or they're gonna do E3.
They'll do their own. There's actually rumors already going around that they're saying that they might not do E3 this year either.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see. We'll see.
We're going to discuss that in open topic.
Yeah, we are, because there's a person who's saying it, and we'll get into it. But you already know. We'll get deeper in that. But yeah, man, listen. If you the logo is the logo, and we're not saying that the logo is trash. We're saying that announcement was trash. Any gamer knows that announcement. Could you imagine if Xbox did that? If Xbox had a press conference at CES and they said, "Here's the new Series X logo," and it was like two people humping on top of a system, like that would be so. It would be tragic. It would be tragic. Xbox is dead on arrival. DOA. But let's just be real. That was shitty.
Hey, I like what Hitman said. The PS5 is going to be called the Pleasure Stick 5.
The Pleasure Stick. Well, it's in the right area. If it's a CES, if they call themselves the Pleasure Stick, they're in the right location. The PS4 most used for Pornhub. I mean, hashtag PC as well. You know what I'm saying? I support P-Hub. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, hashtag Pornhub. I support them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, I want somebody to come on the show. They were talking about getting into the gaming business. So if you guys are listening in Pornhub Studios, you can send one of your actors or actresses here. We'll talk to them. We'll have a conversation.
Exactly.
That don't sound too good.
Why don't you switch back to your cam, man? Tired of looking at that damn video.
Right. You trying to look at that? You trying to look at that shit?
Hell to the no. Hell to the no.
All right. Fuck you. All right. Let me.
You're pulling a Sony, acting like you have something to show, and you're not even there.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't want to be like Sony. You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for the reveal to come back.
And all you get is logo. You know what I'm saying? That would be so fucking shitty, man. All right. Let's get off of the logo because it's super triggering. And then let's talk about... Now, you want to talk about some triggering announcements. Now, here's Xbox. Matt Booty. Those of you guys know Matt Booty. He's like the
Matt
dude
Booty.
around dude. Yeah, Matt Booty. Booty. I swear to God, man, there's no way that he did not get like teased. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, dude, I know he did, man. It's like big booty hoes, hop with it, poof, poof, poof. It's just too many booties. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, man, is Megan Thee Stallion your cousin? Is your last name Booty? So damn.
Booty all over the floor. Booty all over the floor.
Booty rocking everywhere. Booty rocking. That should be his theme song every time he comes out on stage and shit.
You had to embrace that shit.
There you go. And get Megan Thee Stallion come out dancing for him.
Booty rocking everywhere. Booty. Yeah. But so Matt Booty.
She's like, nah.
Matt Booty is talking about how some plans for Xbox, and he said that there will be no like true exclusives for Xbox Series X in the first 2 years of it coming out.
Oh wow!
And but people didn't really read the rest of the article. So you know how it is.
Did you say 2 years?
Yes,
because I remember them saying there won't be any exclusive at launch.
No, he's definitely said years. Yeah, he said years. 2 years. Yeah. Now here's the thing, though. But when you read the rest of the article, you get what he's actually referring to, and what he's saying is that there will be Xbox exclusives. They'll just be kind of cross-gen. So it won't be like a absolute like Xbox Series X game. It's going to be an Xbox like One X and then a Series X game. It'll be you can play those two. Yeah.
That's a normal thing whenever there's a new console.
Well, it's kind of a PC type concept where like no matter what type of PC you have, you can play it either at low settings or high settings depending on what you got. Yeah. It's a PC business model.
But every time we've gotten a new console, they always make the games for both the previous gen and the new one for a while. Usually for the whole year.
But here's the thing: the difference is they're going to make a lot of games cross-gen. Usually it's like the first game comes out, it's on both, and then they focus on the new system. This time, they're actually going to push that long story.
The games are usually for the first year on both.
Not the first 2 years, though. You know what I'm saying? Not the first 2 years, though. The first 2 years is kind of long, though. The first 2 years, that's long.
The freaking PlayStation 3 was still getting support for a long ass time, even when PS4 was out.
But he said Matt HBO booty. Okay.
From my understanding, I might be wrong. What he's trying to say is, you can play everything from whatever game launches. Even 2 or 3 years from now.
Right, 2 or 3 years from now. Yep.
If you have the Xbox Series X, you can also play we'll say Hellblade Season 2 on X with lower settings, and you can go to the Xbox S. Even lower settings, it's going to run, but it'll play.
Right. So like just like this is a PC type business model.
Yes,
because the same thing. Like if you have a 970 right now, it'll be different from like 2070 that I got. You see what I'm saying? But you can still play the same game on PC. It still comes out for PC. It just depends on how the quality is going to be. So they're definitely pushing that PC type model for the system. And dudes got moist when they heard that. They were like, "Oh shit, Xbox is dead." I'm like, no, they're still gonna have fucking exclusives. It's just nothing is gonna be exclusive to the X. It's gonna be more of Xbox exclusive, and you can play if you have these Xbox devices. And then what type of
that goes with their business model, though. They've been pushing, that they want to play their stuff.
Well, anyway. They're Microsoft, so they're on PCs already. Like they're already a PC-based company.
That's been their model about how they're all about entertainment, and they want you to enjoy their stuff wherever you want, wherever you can. So,
as me and Trey discussed, that's what they're doing. They're going for that, service. Game with a service.
They've been doing that.
Which kind of sucks a little bit because that kind of fucks us up as people who like to have like physical copies and stuff like that and trade-ins and all that shit. That leads off into the conversation we had last year when people were talking about digital sales and how that shit is scary and they want an actual copy. That's what all this leads into. Is when you have that digital copy, it can be shared across multiple systems and all this shit, and it does add a level of convenience, but it does take away the physicality of those things. Yeah. So you have to be wary on that.
And you got to think also, you got your xCloud coming up here soon. They'll probably supposed to launch this year as well.
Yep,
so you can play,
you
can play this game on your phone, your tablet, PC, whatever you want to play it. You can play it.
Okay, Frozen says whenever third parties stop. Yeah, that's true too, man. That's what it all comes down to. Is okay. All the third parties are not really developing. Nintendo's kind of guilty of this really big time when they're transitioning from system to system. When the third parties just all drop off and shit. Like there's fucking nothing. So there might not be any support. And I doubt Xbox pushes the One X out the way quick. Maybe the regulars Xbox One and the One S may be left in the dust, but I think the One X and then that'll be because you'll have your bargain model, which should be the One X, and then if you want the Series X, of course, if you want the high-end graphic capabilities and shit, ray tracing and all that shit, you have to shell out the cash for that. Right. Because I can see developers saying, hey, we can squeeze every little bit out on the One X, but we cannot do this on the S, or so we'll have to just focus on the Series. And that's a natural transition. Go ahead, Big Mike.
I was gonna say the regular Xbox it's already kind of obsolete right now. Because if you go buy an Xbox, you're going to find the Xbox S more than the regular Xbox.
Right.
Yeah.
You find the
Because of
S
the extra
or
hard space.
well, yeah, the extra storage. Plus, people are trying to get that One X. They were trying to get that shit. Because
I see the Xbox X doing a price drop when the Xbox Series X drops.
Yeah, because there'd be no point in charging the same amount for it because it just wouldn't meet that same standard. Mm-hmm. So they're going to have to lower that price of it in order to stay competitive, or at least keep people interested in the brand. Knowing that, okay, if I have a 1X or if I have a Series X, I can still play Hellblade. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, I can still experience that game on how at least it was supposed to be. In 4K or whatever the fuck you want to play it in. Let's see. How many games on PS5 won't be cross-gen or remastered? That is interesting, man. PlayStation 5 hasn't really announced any cross-gen. I know there was rumors about backwards compatibility would kind of insinuate some sort of cross-generational play. If you can go all the way back to PlayStation 1, that would actually be pretty fantastic. But I think that's just a rumor right now. And, PlayStation 5 hasn't really gone into specifics as far as older games or, like, being able to play games on PS4 and PS5 the same game. Because I can tell you right now, Godfather is not on PS4.
I thought there was a rumor saying that they could go back as far as 1.
Yeah, there was a rumor saying that you can do, and even with disc, right, Big Mike? Like, even if you had the disc, you could play it?
I don't know about the disc, but I know they said rumor that, you can go back to PlayStation 1. Rumor.
What it sounds like is they're going to do what Nintendo did and charge for you to access the game on a repository.
You know they're going to fucking charge.
You know they're going to fucking do this shit.
But, we're also saying...
So the entire generation of the PS4, the players have been asking they play PS1 and 2 games.
Right.
And the only way they were going to give it to you is if you paid for their subscription service. And then the library sucked anyway. That's what Sony's going to do again.
Blue, you said, but then they would have lied and leave behind the owners of the OG Xbox One. But you know what, man? Honestly, business is business, man. And there is some unfortunate casualties when it comes to that. I mean, look at the Nintendo fans and how they were fucking shitted on with the Wii U, and then the Switch comes out. And it's just like, what? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it happens, man. It happens, man. But honestly, those people with the OG Xbox One, they're going to immediately buy that fucking 1X. Or they're going to immediately buy that Series X. I mean, those dudes they will.
I don't see a lot of people,
They've been, because...
hardcore people
we only upgrade when the next generation comes out. We keep the original and we upgrade when
they'll probably jump ship then. They'll jump ship then. They'll go from Xbox One to Series X. They'll just jump ship. They'll just say, we're not even doing a 1X. We'll just do whatever they're claiming is next gen. Right.
Joel has the original Xbox One still, and he's going to wait until the Series X, and then he'll finally make his upgrade.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't do the in-between bullshit. It's a waste of money.
Right.
The mid-gen.
There's no point. Yeah, there's no point in a mid-gen refresh.
Unless something happens and your console, becomes defective and then you have to replace, there's no reason to upgrade on the mid-gen shit, because who gives a shit if you have a little bit better, hardware? The games play the fucking same regardless. You can play the same games that the original had that shit has. So who gives a shit? Why am I going to pay another $300 to play the same games I'm already fucking playing?
I say, you don't even have the Xbox X, do you?
No,
I never will. It's just like, no, and I never will.
She will.
Let's see. Like it, Microsoft.
Blue says, "Oh no, I don't care if they do."
Next gen.
Blue says, "Oh no, I don't care if they do."
Suck it, Microsoft. I'm not giving you my money.
That's what the next gen means, but they've been saying all this time that they won't leave anyone behind.
Generation console. I'm not going to. I don't do that.
Listen,
jumping up the same generation.
Companies do this all the time, and you are right, Blue. I mean, they're going to leave. They're going to have to, man, because you got to keep up. Look at what Nintendo's doing. It's literally all but been confirmed that they're coming out with a Switch Pro. Because they have to compete with that 4K shit. They can't, 4K is becoming a little more standard. Not super standard, but it's definitely more standard than like 8K that people have been touting, which is not a fucking thing. But 4K definitely is becoming a thing, especially the TVs are getting cheaper now.
It's a thing, but no one really supports it. So it's like Samsung has 8K TVs already. Like it's a thing.
8K
nobody
is some
fucking has
bullshit
it.
though. Nobody. It's like $10,000 for the fucking TV though.
It exists, but like nobody fucking has it because people are still upgrading to 4K. Like that's how slow going the shit is. Like
4K.
They're literally trying to get people excited for the next thing, and people haven't even upgraded to the current thing.
Frozen. Right. I'm not gonna buy a mid-gen refresh. You know what I'm saying? I hashtag PC, so I don't need a mid-gen refresh. But I will get a PS5. Though. I'm really thinking about getting a PS5 though. I might get it. It just depends on how many games are gonna be like PlayStation 5 and PC. Because if it's a ton of games that are like PlayStation 5 and PC, then it may not be a point to buy other than miss out on a few exclusives. Like I don't want to spend $500, $600 on a system that's 80% of the games I can get on PC. Like that's going to be some shit. You know what I'm saying? So
speaking of that, did you like see the triggered people with Mike Ybarra there, Danny?
With Mike Ybarra when he was talking about he's not fucking getting
Xbox?
He said he's not getting an Xbox. But you know what? He doesn't.
So many Xbox people were like triggered, like when he said, "I'm not getting an Xbox because I'm gonna play it where the best place to play is on PC because I'll get a PlayStation 5."
I mean, but that's to each his own.
I don't see an issue with that. He can still play the Xbox games on PC. So he can still support Xbox.
Exactly.
Support Xbox.
That's true. He's still supporting Xbox like a motherfucker, though.
He doesn't need to buy extra hardware. A lot of games that he can play in his current hardware.
But I mean, you gotta understand, Terry. All these people were triggered, like, oh my god, you used to work for Microsoft, now you're buying a PlayStation 5 over Xbox. It's like, I don't need to.
I mean, I'm sure his PC is Microsoft.
Hold up, EJ, fuck you, dog. Talk about something we know Danny's gonna dress up like Batman. I'm not, man. I'm not gonna drop from the rooftops to get an Xbox, dude. I'm not doing that.
No, that's what you're doing.
You won't get the PlayStation 5 either. You already know Danny's not going to get those consoles.
Listen. Oh, hold on.
Terry's calling shots.
Terry, you don't know me. You don't know me, Terry.
PS4 for
I might be a little exposed. I
want PS4 for Spider-Man, and you didn't get it. Well, now, man, you're not going to get a PS5.
I am. I might.
You're going to be happy when you
Terry.
You're not going to buy a PS5 for like 5 fucking exclusive games that aren't on PC. You're not going to do it.
Terry's busting Danny's kneecaps. I hear it. Do you hear it? Do you hear that there, Terry? I hear Negan over here whistling.
Damn.
All right. Now I'm Big Mike.
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm just playing. Terry, right though. I probably won't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Terry's definitely like the female version of Negan over here. She's over here, with her least little bat whistling.
Fuck that shit. Let's see. Why are people still mad about this? I don't know why people are still mad about this, man. Dudes are fucking young-minded, man. They argue over dumb shit.
They think you can only support the brand of Microsoft
exactly.
if you buy an Xbox. When Microsoft is more than Xbox. You can just buy the PC, operating system. You're supporting Microsoft. You're playing the same games that they're dropping on Xbox on your PC. You're still supporting the fucking Microsoft.
You have to buy the games. I mean, the games are Microsoft licensed and they're first parties and stuff.
Yeah.
You still have to buy it from Microsoft.
It doesn't matter if you buy that game on Xbox or you buy it on PC. Microsoft is getting fucking paid.
They're getting paid. Mm-hmm. They're going to get their cash, regardless, and especially those of us who have Game Pass too. Like when we have Game Pass, they're fucking nickel and diming our asses on PC for that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like Xbox is getting their cash, but people don't understand business. I think that's
They're
what
ignorant.
it is.
They're just
like, oh, if you don't have that plastic, you're a failure as a support system. It's like, come on, man. I just gave Xbox $500 fucking over, a long period of time because I did bought Halo and I bought these games and I bought that Forza and all that shit and a Game Pass and so they got their wealth in my fucking pockets right now. Let's see. PS5 games will eventually be on PC. Don't waste your money on PS5.
Sony could do the same thing. If they really wanted to tap into that, they could go ahead and be like, yo, we're going to have an exclusive software on Sony branded computers where you can go and play anything that's released on PS4. You can play it on your computer. They could
for sure.
And it'd be no different than if everyone's like, you know what, I'm not buying a PS5 because now I can play all those exclusive games right here on the app on my Sony computer. And they would what?
With PlayStation Now, they already tested those waters. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already know. They saw how successful Game Pass is because, believe it or not, people who don't really understand, Game Pass is actually amazing. Like, it is actually good. And a lot of those companies who want to get kind of like a business model on that should look what Game Pass is doing and then try to copy it. Because I'm going to tell you, go ahead.
I'm going to say, look, it's a great fucking investment. I mean, shit. I was on the fence, buying my friend Pedro. That's one of the games for, just because it's at the time for Switch and Steam. Mm-hmm. And it's $20. I spent $1 on Xbox Game Pass. I got to play my friend Pedro on Xbox. I was like, dude, I said, this is a great investment.
It is. And, Microsoft got that fucking dollar.
Exactly.
Sony
more money, more problems.
Sony will either have a subscription app like PlayStation Now or whatever, and they'll throw it on PC, so you won't have to get a PS5 for those of you that are PC gamers. Now you can save money. You don't have to drop it on fucking consoles that you don't really need. You'll be good. Sony's going to do the same shit.
Sony's doing the same shit. I mean, listen.
I'm sure it's Sony. They will charge you more for their service than Xbox is charging for theirs. I mean, there's no line about that. Don't even try to, downplay it.
You can't. You know they're going to do that because that's how they get their money. The long history
that Sony has, they're always fucking charging you more, man. So, yeah, they'll give you the service, but you're going to be paying a bit more.
For sure.
But it'll still be cheaper than buying that console.
And I'm gonna tell you, PlayStation Now is a fucking tragedy on PC. Like, if you're a PC person and you play on PC, even if you don't main PC but you have a good PC, don't fucking download that shit. Because I got it and it was so fucking terrible. I couldn't.
You were triggered, Danny.
Oh my god, dude! Like, it's 720p at 30 FPS, and it's like a degradation of gaming. So don't fucking go there. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even run that way. It doesn't even run that way on PlayStation. Yeah, but it's God of War.
So hey, you all want these old ass games? Here, we'll give you the new ones in old ass quality.
Yeah, they gave me the new God of War and PlayStation 3 quality. I could not fucking believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it. I could not fucking believe it. It was weird playing with a Xbox One controller. I was like, okay, I can play with it. I can play, but I was playing it, and the screen was like this fucking big because I couldn't blow it up. Because if I blew it up on my big screen at 720, it looked like I put oil in my eyes. Like, it was so fucking smudgy. It was just unreal. I'm like, you charging $14.99 a month for this? To PC Gamer, you can suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? And I think they dropped. I think they dropped the price too. I think they dropped it to like $9.99 right now. But still, don't fucking get it. Don't fucking get it. Still, don't get it until they say, hey, we'll give you base. They don't even have to give us like real PC options. They can just say you can change the resolution. Just give us some resolution options and some frame options. 60 or 30, 1080p or 720. Thank you. That's all you got to fucking do. And I'll spend my money. I will actually spend my money. He's a dang oil in his I see Mike, he's a dang oil in his eyes. That's what it was, man. Frozen says Game Pass is good for the consumers. It is, man, because you can ask anybody on this panel who has tried it. It gives you a real chance to try shit out. And there's a lot of games that I would have never given the time of day that I actually tried out and I really enjoy. Like River Bond. I didn't think I would like that so much. But I downloaded it on Game Pass and I love that game. I think it's pretty fucking dope. So, yeah, Game Pass, those companies are going to do it. And, and those who are mad at Mike Ybarra and all those people who are saying that, don't be mad, man. Just do what you want to do. Fuck it. If you want the Xbox Series X, get that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to be strong as shit. If you want a PlayStation 5, okay, you're going to get that shit. You're going to have the same logo, but that's just strong as shit. You know what I'm saying? If you got a PC already, then you really ain't got to make no motherfucking moves and just wait for the games to come out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, it's all about what you want to fucking invest in. And these businesses, they got to make money. They can't just base their shit off of how consumers feel about certain things, because we are right most of the time, but sometimes we are wrong as shit too. We got to be wary on what we bitch about. Okay, let's see. Good news. Let's go to this news here. EA. So I know people hate EA Sports. It's in your wallet. So, EA, the masters of microtransactions, there was actually a good thing that happened at EA. And Respawn. So Respawn's Vince Zampella, he took over as the main dude at DICE. So it's going to be like the Respawn, horrific type things going on at DICE instead of, the corporate overlord bullshit at DICE. That is an amazing announcement. What do you guys think of, because, think about Respawn and what they've come out with so far. Apex Legends, a free-to-play game, right? That is not super microtransaction-y. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it does have some loot box type things, but it's not pay to win, which is mind blowing, on a free to play.
He also said that he wanted to rebrand that studio so people would want to work there.
And let me pull up that article for everybody here, because there was a good article. I think it was on PC Gamer. So let me pull that up for chat here so they can check it out too. But it was very interesting what he talked about. Let me pull it up for you guys too. Because, it was some interesting things that he said that kind of give you super hope when it comes to EA, and at least some of EA's games that they're trying to push. So Zampella, he talks about they're going to change into 2020. So Respawn Entertainment co-founder, CEO Vince Zampella is going to assume leadership of the studio, which is expected to begin working on new original game, likely under a new name. So he, like Terry said, they're going to rebrand DICE, and it's going to be a totally new thing. So it says we will probably rebrand. Zampella said
the studio, not DICE, not DICE.
Not DICE,
just that one studio location. They want to rebrand it so that way people coming fresh out of school will be like, "Yo, I want to get hired at that studio."
Right. It says we want to give it a new image. We want people to say that this is a destination you can go and make new content, which is very important because you know what EA does. They always, especially like with the Madden series and that shit, where it's nothing but rehash after fucking rehash after literally. It was just a fucking blasphemy with Madden when you can go into some of the menu options and it had the last year's shit still there. So that is just, it's just astounding what EA has done, and this is super enlightening here. It says, I think they could have gotten the rebranding to support studio for DICE Stockholm. I think rebranding is important for showing people, hey, come work here. We're going to do some amazing things. So that means that they're going to try things. They're going to do new ideas instead of rehashing shit, which is very important because you look at Apex Legends, like I said, you also look at Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order is super fucking magnificent. And those of you who haven't had a chance to try it out yet, go. If you have Origin Access, it's actually on Origin Access. So if you have that shit, you can, you can take part and you can see it, you can play it, you can actually get your hands on it. Let's see. Respawn is doing well. Activision is salty as fuck. Yeah. I hope they are. I hope they salty because Respawn is proving that they can do games. They can make games they can put microtransactions in it, but they can also make it not so scummy. They can give you a full game. They can let you enjoy the game without having to block some of that shit behind a paywall. What do you think about this, Terry?
About what, them doing their own thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's good. It's good. And a rebrand would be a smart thing because, no one really, has any respect for that particular studio there in LA. So it'll be good. So we'll just have to see what they actually do.
Right.
But I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Platinum, what you think? You think this is good for EA? Or you think this is like they're going to get devoured
Hold
by
on, you
EA?
breaking up.
Am I breaking up now? Can you hear me now?
for me.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, my
Okay,
bad.
so hashtag his internet suck. Okay.
No, the Discord.
No. So what do you think, man? You think EA is going to try to like jab back, or do you think this is just truly a good thing for EA?
I mean, only time could tell, honestly, to see how well progress and see how well they do development wise, and see if they listen to the community and the public or whatnot. So, I mean, I'm not objected to it, but we'll see what happens. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, the games that they've come out with just even recently have been so quality. Like it hasn't been like the standard EA trash. Whereas, and I was worried about, and you can even ask Big Mike, and I've said it multiple times on the show, I was super worried about Jedi Fallen Order.
They turned out great, yeah.
And yeah, because, Respawn, I know they do great games because they did Titanfall and shit like that too. So all their games have really been like super quality. I just was scared of the EA-ness of it. I was scared of, okay, they're going to lock shit behind the paywall. You're not going to be able to play the game in its entirety without having to pay for shit. And honestly, I was super proven wrong. Respawn stuck steadfast with their policies on that. And they kind of followed what CD Projekt Red is kind of doing too, where they're not letting people dictate how to monetize their shit. They'll give you a little bit, but mainly the game is fully open, fully accessible. There's nothing locked away for the player. The player can truly enjoy the game.
Right.
So, yeah, that's interesting, man. I thought this story was pretty interesting because I was like, EA actually did a thing.
I wish they could take some notes out of Capcom's notebook and do, do better, like, for the public, what they really want. Like Capcom is making these remakes and, making a comeback as far as, bringing the classics back. But if
like
EA done this, if the EA does the same thing and it's starting to look good as far with the Star Wars, there's no telling like what they could potentially do if they actually do it right. So hopefully they bring back Def Jam maybe, or saying because they still hold the IP for Dead Space, or just a couple of things they could definitely do better.
Definitely Def Jam if they take it serious enough. You know what I'm saying? Like if they take it serious enough, Def Jam would make a monumentous return. It would be so fucking dope.
Because they talking about, there's some rumors going around about the Def Jam game, but I haven't heard anything confirmed.
Well, they should partner with those dudes who left 2K. Ukes, they should partner with them and say, hey, why don't y'all, partner with us and we'll do a new Def Jam.
That'd be interesting.
That would be fucking dope as shit. Like, that would build my confidence in that game 100%. But that's if they can't. Yeah, I know, man, because you know how it is, man.
Rumors are swirling is that they wanted to make their own wrestling to compete with WWE.
Well, yeah, and I'm supporting the fuck out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because the 2K20 is a travesty.
And it still continue to fail, right?
Dude, it's still garbage. I think they just patched it up,
dude,
and it's still garbage.
Did you see that patch? Did you see that patch on Platinum? That they patched it on New Year's, and the game just broke. It was broken.
I heard about that. It just wouldn't run at all.
I was like, damn! Happy New Year, WWE!
Right. Oh my god.
I know that is super garbage, man. I don't know what are they thinking? What are they doing?
I am glad I did not pick that game up.
That's for sure. Me neither.
I mean, shit. I talked Brandon out. I was like, dude, save your money.
I almost got it too. I almost got it because I do like wrestling games, but
Dude,
it
if
was
you
like
bought that
instantly-
game, if you had bought that game, I would have took all your lives. I'm
I know,
serious.
man. But oh shit, you had it
Wrestling
garbage
games
on.
just haven't been that great for a long time, though. Like
They haven't. That's why I'm hyped
I
for.
stopped buying them. I stopped buying them years ago because they just suck.
I see it being on Game Pass. No lie, I see it being on Game Pass here in a few months.
I hope not. You know what I'm saying? Because
I mean, I do. I see it being on Game Pass here in a few months, and we're like, then maybe I'll try it. I'm like, for a dollar.
If it's on Game Pass, I might do it on Game Pass if it's available. But that's if and only if it's available. If. All right. Let's see. Next up, we have Pokemon. So here's
you know you're gonna trigger Frozen here. You know you're gonna trigger Frozen.
Man, Pokemon.
I called Joel and told me he was a little triggered.
It's amazing how
He never supported the game though, because he refused to buy a game that didn't include all the Pokemon in it, because that would be a true Pokemon game, because you've always gotten all of them at the jump, and they said we're not going to give you all of them at jump. So he said, "Fuck you, I'm not buying your game." Now they're like, "Yo, now we'll give you some of the ones you didn't get, but it's going to cost you." And he's like, "Nope, you can still continue to fuck yourselves."
How about one more Pokemon?
Hey, listen. Nintendo said we are #EA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know dudes think we're about the damage control on this. We're not fucking damage control.
When Mike fucking called Joel and I heard him, go over this, I was like, oh my god, fucking Game Freak and Nintendo are nickel and diamond Pokemon like Capcom does fucking Street Fighter. I was like, oh shit, here it comes.
Again, and Danny wished this upon us.
Fuck.
You did, Danny. You told Nintendo, just like Terry told Ubisoft, take our money. You looked at Nintendo, looked in your webcams like, Nintendo, be like EA.
I did, didn't I?
There's a difference with me saying I want to pay for the game and Danny telling a company to change their whole business model.
I did because I felt like they would give us everything at a cost. Like I felt like they would say, "Oh, okay, all the shit that you're asking for, we're not going to ignore you anymore. We'll just give it to you, but you have to pay." And I was like, "All right, well, here's my money." But now I'm thinking
they did this that. Everyone was asking for all the Pokemon in the new Sword and Shield, and they're like, "Okay, well, here's some money. You can get some more."
I know, but now I'm seeing how much of a mistake that motherfucking shit was. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, fuck.
And you know what the funny part is? And you know what the funny part is? After they showed that expansion, both of the expansion passes, you already got an update to your Pokemon. You can look at the 200 missing Pokemon, in the wild.
But you can't do anything until you can't catch them.
You can't catch them until you pay for the season pass, which is comes out.
Wow, dude, that is such a fuck you, man. You hear that shit?
You see this middle finger?
Pokemon fans are gonna be mad, but they're still gonna buy it.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy it.
I'm gonna buy
it. Big Mike said, "Hell yeah, I'll buy that shit."
Problem, right? Because the fans fucking support it, that's why they're gonna do it. And then when they see how many people support it, then they're like, you know what? This isn't so bad. Let's do for all our stuff going forward. And it's going to be the Pokemon fans are going to be responsible for the downfall of Nintendo becoming the new EA.
I'll support it. I think the season pass is $30.
Man, fuck that shit, man.
$30.
I'm not
you can
buying
get some Pokemon that you got for free and all the other games.
I'm not buying that shit. I'm just not buying that shit. I'm not supporting it. I'm just not. Fuck it. I'm gonna play the rest of whatever I can't catch. I can't fucking catch.
Anybody who buys this fucking thing supports the EA model.
I have funny for
100%.
Yeah, that's true.
You support the EA model. Like I said, if the sales are really good, which I know they're fucking going to be, it's fucking Pokemon. Nintendo is gonna be sitting there, doing this. You know what? And they're gonna fucking keep doing it, and it's gonna be Pokemon fans' fault when all the other Nintendo games start getting this fucking treatment. You can all look back, look over at your Pokemon fucking friends, and be like, "You fucking bastards!" Now I gotta pay fucking extra.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
EJ, you're right, man. Nobody wants the next EA. Nobody wants that shit.
I'm telling you.
Smash Bros. They're gonna give you 5 characters. The other ones are gonna be all DLC, $20 a piece, and it's gonna be those fucking.
Oh my god, that would be. I would have final round all year.
Hey, look,
literally,
that's what
I'm telling you. They're gonna go full Capcom. They're gonna do what they do with fucking Street Fighter, and they're gonna get their fucking money, and they're gonna nickel and dime every little aspect of the fucking everything, man. It's coming.
That's why. That's
what
I think.
Pokemon fans' fault if they buy this shit.
Like I said, that's why I think Danny will still buy it. Danny's gonna buy the expansion pack.
I'm not gonna fucking buy it, dude. I'm not getting that shit.
You say things like that all the time, then.
Dude,
you don't see those missing Pokemon.
Listen,
I'm telling you. No, listen.
You can check my shit. You can check my shit.
Is the trading lot?
Exactly.
If someone buys this bullshit, can they only trade the people that also own that shit?
I don't know.
See, I don't know. That's a good question. Because if I could just trade, then I don't fucking need the DLC. Fuck your DLC.
If they didn't factor that in, then that's your loophole. Go find some chump ass that fucking bought it like Mike and have him give you.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And on top of that, they after that Pokemon Direct, they also sheltered in Pokemon Home. They talked about Pokemon Home, which they didn't announce the price, but I think it's gonna be $5 because
fuck that Pokemon Home bullshit, man.
Why?
Dude, that shit is not dope. Like that shit's not.
Why? Why is that not
What is
dope?
it? Like I heard about it, but I don't know what it is.
Tell me what it is, there, Danny.
Dude,
Mike, you already know what it is.
I know what it is.
Pokemon Home is literally give us your money. Like it's not.
No, it's not.
There's no.
It's just a Pokemon bank. It's just a Pokemon bank. That's all it is. And that's what if you want to use a Pokemon bank, it's where you can store your bank where you can store your Pokemon on let's say back they had it for the 3DS. If you had like a Pikachu back on yellow that was like level 100, you could have transferred it to the Pokemon bank and put it in one of your newer games on 3DS. Well,
that's already included in the games for free. People have been transferring their characters through all the games for fucking ever. That's a free service.
No, it's not. It's not a free service anymore. Because
they're Capcom with Street Fighter. Nintendo's.
They started at I'd say maybe 2, maybe 3 games ago. The Pokemon Bank.
Man, fuck that shit. I don't have any. I don't even remember where all my old shit is. Like
Pokemon's gonna be the new gateway drug for Nintendo to test their waters on this shit, and they're gonna see everybody fucking hammering for more, and they're gonna keep dishing that shit out.
Me personally, I thought Danny was talking, thinking like what Pokemon Sleep was, because they're bringing that also. Pokemon
No. Pokemon Sleep is the Big Brother Pokemon shit. That's the one that's the Big Brother shit. No. Pokemon Home is literally just give us your cash. That's all it is. It's not. There's nothing gained.
You're paying money just so you could transfer a character over. That's fucking garbage.
Big Mike's day one with it. He's day one.
Nah, I don't have it. I didn't get my bank.
Oh, you got it.
That's some bullshit.
You're going to get it.
I mean, it's not expensive. It's not expensive. It's just Pokemon Bank's $5 a year.
It is expensive.
What's up, Christopher?
$5 a year is expensive?
When it was free?
That's not expensive, Terry. $5 a year?
It is.
Not really.
Anything that's more than free, when it was free, means it's expensive now. Because it used to be free, and now all of a sudden they're taking your money from you. Okay? Now, if it never was free, and let's say it used to be $20, and now they're like, yo, we're going to drop this service down to $5, then that's something else. But no, they're taking a free service, and now they're charging you for that same service. That means it's expensive. They fucked you over.
They did.
I don't think it's expensive. I don't think it's expensive.
It is.
But you're trying to charge me $5 to transfer a fucking Pokemon, sucketh my dicketh. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not supporting that. And honestly, with Pokemon so far, they've shown their true colors on this. As far as like, we need your money. You can't get other Pokemon without money. You know, it's like super monetized. And I figured I didn't think they were gonna go this far with it, but they did. They said, "Fuck it, we gonna go that far."
But like they already said, like you can like take some of the Pokemon from 3DS if the netcode allows on your Pokemon Switch game. You can put them in your Pokemon.
So now you might pay a fucking service and you still can't fucking use it.
Well, like I said,
you're telling me that's not expensive for you to just throw money away like that.
No, I'm saying, I mean, you can like take some of your Pokemon from the 3DS era and put them on the Pokemon Switch version if the netcode allows. Like, you know, if that, you know, design allows it.
That's
this is what I'm trying to say.
That's absolutely terrible.
Hello, who is it? Chinese pizza?
Nope. I wish.
You stab him, you slap him. Stab him, you stab him, you slap him.
You lose a life not having your phone muted.
Oh no, I'm missing my shit. Hold on.
Damn!
Oh. Fuck you, Terry.
Give me the life grenade. Give me the life grenade now. Give me the life grenade.
Who does have the life grenade?
I do.
Nobody.
So,
Question.
Oh,
yeah,
he's like,
I got the life grenade. So he was holding that life grenade there, platinum like he's holding the PD from Death Stranding. I'm
like,
saying,
it's mine. It's mine.
Christopher says, "Hey, I have an update. Remember last time I owned like 3 games or something? Well, now I officially own 15 games, PS VR, Steam PC VR, and 1 PS4 now." Okay, so you're Mr. VR. Okay, all right.
So that's who it was. You know what? Last week I said it was Blue. I apologize, Blue.
It wasn't Blue. It was Christopher.
I'm sorry. I knew there was someone that was all about fucking VR, and I thought it was you, Blue. I'm so sorry. I got the names mixed up. I apologize.
Damn. Take a life, Daddy. Take a life.
I got you now. I have to, because she let Blue have it. Blue was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "What is she talking about?" Alright, so me and Terry at 5, Big Mike at 6, Platinum at 1. So
no, 2.
Oh, 2. That's right. He gave life.
You gave him one. You gave
he gave the life. That's right. He's at 2. So he is at 2. Blue said apology accepted.
Apology accepted and group hug. He did. He said group hug.
Christopher said yes, Mr. VR. So I know you got the pornos in VR too, dude. Stop lying. If you got it on PC, look. First of all, link me. This ain't a dig at you. I just know you got it. So send me the motherfucking links. You already follow me on Twitter. Just send me the links on Twitter, so they won't be banned. Yeah. So Pokemon though, I just hate it. You know, I super hate it that Pokemon
he's exposed. He says he pleads the 5th. That means he fucking has it. He's
he has it. You know he does. You know what I'm saying?
He's got
that fucking
his momentum.
He did.
Right. You know he got the Misty Stone VR. I know you got it, man. I know you got it, man. But look, like I said, link me, bro. Link me, man. Shit.
Rumor is, you know, PSVR 2, PlayStation 5 has smell-o-vision. There you go.
That's so fucking dumb. There you go,
Chris.
There you go, Chris. He can smell it. We just smell that shit.
You want to smell the sweat on some other dude's balls? What's wrong with people? Like, why?
It smell like hot sleep in here, man. It's like somebody's sweating while they sleep. Like, God damn, smell.
That'll be the day Darius jumps in VR. He's like, yes, smell-o-vision.
Come on, man. It's not going down. It's not going down. I will get the VR though. I will get regular VR though. I will, you know. Fuck you, bitch.
So we'll be getting lawsuits when people are playing the fucking Skyrim with smell-o-vision, and then they're all like barking all over their equipment because it stinks so bad, and then they're gonna get lawsuits for property damages. It's coming.
Blue says, as your lawyer, I propose the insanity defense. Hey, Chris, I know you got your lawyers out here, man, but, like I said, link me, bro, because I know you got it. It says, left from there's a smelling tech that lets you smell things in VR like a woman's cleavage. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Gross, bro.
I didn't know he got that shit on pre-order. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? You know he does, man. He's like, all right, fuck that in them. I'm about to smell this shit. Yeah. Anyway.
But is there slurper vision? But is there slurper vision? That's the question, Chris.
Slurper vision. I support it.
Yeah, you get in there and go.
That is terrible. All right.
Look at Black's face. He's like,
he's about to check.
You just have one of those sprays that are flavored.
There you go.
You can spray that. No, God.
Oh, Terry! Oh,
damn! Terry's opening up her fantasies. He's like, I got this.
That's what they would fucking give you, man. It's gonna be like It's gonna be like fucking Bean Boozle in a goddamn spray. It's like.
There you go. Oh.
Yeah, that's nasty as shit. Nope. I'm not.
Open your mouth.
Oh my god! All right, so let's see. Next topic is let's get the fuck out of here.
Alienware.
Okay, Alienware. So yeah, also at CES, Alienware showed off a kind of a Switch-like device called the UFO. It is basically a Switch, but it's at like full 1080p, 60 FPS, like PC mode. It has Windows 10 on it. I'm trying to pull it up for you guys here.
It looks nice.
It does. It does look nice.
I don't know, Chris. Maybe, but yeah, Alienware.
I don't know. The PC companies keep coming out with these things, and they all fail, man.
That is true. But
Razer has done this, and it flopped on them. Steam has done it, and it's flopped. Nvidia has done it, it's flopped. So I mean, wow.
What it is they can't offer, like, the battery time is just atrocious. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it's just unreal. I mean, and it gets super hot and shit like that. But they said that they kind of figured it out with this. So let me pull this up here.
Look, I'm saying, I mean,
yeah. So it's called the UFO. It was announced at CES. Windows 10. It runs as a Windows 10 PC. Let's see, it's powered by Intel 10th gen processor. Supports 8-inch touchscreen.
That's what I'm saying.
They're using definitely Microsoft's layout for like Xbox stuff with the buttons and everything.
What, EJ? If this thing costs like $300-400, I'll definitely get this thing. Play some PC games with Danny. Play some Rust with him.
Oh yeah, you can come get your Rust booty clapped for sure.
Rust on mobile? I don't know, man.
Look, the handles do attach like it does detach like a Switch, and so you can play it just like it has like a base and everything too, like Switch. You set it, play it on your TV, controllers together. Look at that shit. That's what I'm saying. Look at that shit.
That's
that controller is fucking terrible. That thing is fat and it's gonna be uncomfortable.
That controller does look
almost damn near like an arcade stick.
No one's gonna want to use that shitty ass controller.
That look like an arcade stick almost.
Look at that thing, right? Look at that shit.
It needs actual hand grips.
I do like the buttons, though. I do like the buttons, but that.
My thing is, I mean, even that controller, looks disgusting. And like Danny said, it's using Windows 10 program. Maybe you use an Xbox controller with it and shit like that.
It did. It said it would sync with any controllers and everything. They said that
there you go. See?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I would never.
And it also has a USB slot on the side, so you can plug in wired Xbox controllers as well. So you don't have to use this.
Then you're all set. Then you're set. Then
They're gonna charge you probably like fucking $80 for that piece of shit.
Hold up. Christopher says, wait, Terry, you don't like long, thick, fat things with some girth to them?
No.
Sit down.
What the fuck? Terry's like,
Hell no.
I think he platinum answer. He's like, no.
wow. This is not an AMA. You know what I'm saying? What's up, John, man?
The AMA's next year.
The AMA will probably be in a few weeks, but not today. So it does output external displays. I mean, it's full 1080, or I think they said it's support up to 4K on a TV. It's just basically a Windows 10 PC on the go, really, like super on the go, like truly.
That's what I'm saying. It looks good. I mean, now does it work?
The controller looks tragic when it's by itself, but it does look good. Man. But this looks good, though. This is a good looking design when it's together. The fucking Nintendo Switch controller they gave you.
What can you all plug into that thing? Go down to the ports. Like, what do they all got on there?
Okay, so the ports, it's a USB, it's a micro USB, it has, hold on, because there's the side of it. See, micro USB,
Type-C probably.
Yeah, USB-C,
yep.
Not micro USB.
Same as Switch.
Yeah, same as Switch, and, I mean, there's the other USB ports under here.
Where's the HDMI?
HDMI is in the, you can do... where did I see that at? Because I thought they showed it too. Yeah, I know it does HDMI as well. Yeah, I know it does HDMI. I think just the dock here is where the HDMI. There's the HDMI cable right there.
That looks. I don't know about that.
It's on the back here on the dock.
Dude, like I said, if the price ain't too expensive, I'd definitely get this.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
I could see you and Danny buying this and like. Look, baby, I'm sitting on the couch cuddling with you, playing the PC, and watching a movie.
This is going to be Mike's solution for PC gaming, since he knows he's not getting that PC.
I will still accept it, though. I mean, if he's doing that, you know what I'm saying?
See? Thank you, Danny. Give me a life for that, and then see.
No, you're not getting a life. No, you're not getting a life. I just accept your failure.
You still have to buy a PC, because you said you were going to.
Yeah.
I want one, yes. I'm going to get one.
So if you only get that and then you don't get a PC, then you fail.
Ooh.
I mean,
you lied.
We don't know when we're going to. I mean, we don't even know when this is dropping. I don't think it's going to drop this year.
Even if it comes out in 3 years, you still won't have a PC.
Well, we'll see.
Right.
We will see.
As soon as he gets any money, he's going to be dropping it on the new fucking generation console shit. He's not going to be getting no goddamn PC.
We'll see.
Oh, that's true, though. He talks about me with PlayStation 5, and this dude has yet to get a PC. You know what I'm saying? He's claimed that he wants it. And
you've been claiming that for a couple years now.
Well, that's you. I mean, that's fine. I can claim it all I want.
Shut the fuck up, Big Mike. Your ass ain't gonna get that shit.
I want $1 million, but I know I'm not gonna get it.
I mean, we all want that.
Right. Yeah, I want that, actually. Give me that shit. I'll take it, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You claiming you're going to get a PC is like me, saying I want $1 million. Everybody, makes that claim. No one's going to get that shit.
Right.
That's how unbelievable your claim is.
Well, I mean, that's you. You don't believe it. I mean, I want one. I'm going to get one.
Eventually.
All right, well, until you get one, I don't believe it.
Oh, hey, that's you then. That's you.
Terry calling you bluff like a motherfucker.
I know. He's over here busting my kneecaps like she busted yours.
I know. Terry on a mission today. Fuck you, Terry. You know what I'm saying?
I told you, Terry is the Negan of our group.
Hey, every year he says, this year I'm getting it. I got money, I'm putting money away.
We did talk about that too. Me and Danny did say, like, yo.
And then shit comes up. and then that money for that PC fund is gone because it goes towards Xbox.
Every
or
game.
He bought a special edition PS4. He bought a special edition Xbox.
Right, you bought the Spider-Man edition. Yeah,
Right.
you know, Big Mike, he just got exposed, bro. You gotta lose
did.
lives for that shit. You did say that last year for the whole time. You like,
he did. He said that shit the whole time, and then he bought that fucking PlayStation.
me and Danny sent you links. We offer you help. Like, hey man,
We
this
did.
is
We said we had build one. He said, "All right, I'm about to do it." Then he shows up with a PlayStation and shit. Like, what the fuck? So, you know, but I don't know. I mean, this is pretty cool, actually. I mean, I hate that controller concept, though.
That controller is horrible.
But when it's connected to it, it looks good. It looks damn good when it's connected.
That controller is about disgusting is the Nintendo Switch one that they offered us. That dog paddle.
That
I
dog
feel like
paddle
it's a cross
bullshit.
between the Vita and Nintendo.
Dude, I threw that dog paddle thing away. I put it in chapter 11 trash can. I was like,
He's like, I can't use this fucking shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, you're done.
Christopher says, I entered into gaming PC giveaways this holiday season and won 0 of those. Man, because you didn't enter the porno ones. You gotta enter those, and you'll probably win that shit. No, man, get your PC, man, so we can game it up, Chris, man. Come on, man. Don't you want to play some Rust with me, man? We can go get these dudes. You know what I'm saying? We can go get their shit. We can come back, celebrate, and then go get some other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. You know, let's rob some people.
do it, man.
Yes, the porn PC would have been mine. I know. I got one, though. You know what I'm saying? I got links. Look, I'll send them to you. Just we'll trade links. Anyway, Big Mike. Now you said you had something you wanted to talk about, right? Or I can't remember. What did we already talk about? It was it Matt Booty? I think that was the one you wanted. Yeah, we already did Matt Booty because I know we got open topics, but shit.
Right, that's all. I mean, we already covered
E3
it all.
rumor. That was what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Sony.
Yeah, there you go.
Rumor that Sony
Okay,
was
so E3, I guess Sony. There's a rumor saying that they're gonna bow out this year. They're not gonna be at E3. They're gonna skip it and do their own thing again. I think that's
Which makes sense.
I think it's a big mistake, though. I still think it's a big mistake.
Last year they did it because they had it on the show. So this year they should have stuff to show.
No, I mean,
I feel like they should still do it. I feel like they should still do it.
I agree they should do it, but it makes sense. I think even Terry pointed this out. It makes sense because you're very timed to what you got to do when you go up on that stage. You have to pay for that to get on that stage, and you got like so many.
Pay
Oh no, yeah, you pay
so much money.
and you got like 20, maybe.
They
You got like 20. You got 20, maybe 30 minutes to say what you want, show you what you want, and exit the stage.
Oh, they get more than that, though, don't they? Don't they get more time than that? They usually get like an hour or two, right?
Well, Xbox had 45, like 45 minutes. But I mean,
Was it
still,
45 minutes?
I mean,
total for
I'm sure you probably get what you pay for. You know.
yeah. But I
But
mean,
you
I'm
gotta keep
saying,
in mind they're spending like over $50,000 just to do that shit.
right? Then you got to pay their employees, you know, to be on the sales floor down there, or not sales floor, but the floor showing, show off the games, to talk to the people, all that stuff. It's probably expensive, so it makes sense.
Not probably, it really is expensive.
No, it is expensive as fuck, for sure.
But so it probably makes sense if they don't go, and they do it on their own time and do it like they're doing with the Sony Directs.
But their directs is so garbage though. Like honestly, dude, come on, man. Think about it, Big
I
Mike.
mean, some
Come
are,
on,
not
Big Mike.
bad.
Most of them are garbage.
Even
There's a couple
when
that were good.
When Xbox does their little private little thing too, they're not that great. Like
Right, yeah. But when they showed off the the PS4, that was on their own thing. They didn't do it at E3 when they showed it all off and announced the specs and everything. That wasn't at E3. That was really good. It was well done.
It wasn't that well done, dude. It was so ho hum. It was not like how Nintendo, dude. It wasn't like how Nintendo did theirs, dude. And Nintendo Direct was so hyped, dude. That fucking Sony one was like yawn fest, man.
No, I'm talking about when they showed the PS4, when they showed it off. That when they first announced it and showed it off, they did it on their own, and it was good. I mean, they showed you what it was going to do. They showed you games that was coming out for it, and they moved on. It is on their own time.
Man, that shit was garbage, man. It needs to be. It needs to be on a grand stage, just like Xbox does. You know, I wish Nintendo
Exactly,
was doing
EJ.
it.
Like EJ said, even the catering's expensive. You got to feed those employees.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfucking chicken fingers for 1 million people is expensive. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know what I'm saying? I still feel like that event is where you show off the system. That event is where you, if you got something truly meaty to show, that's where you would show it.
I think they're going to show it off here like mid-February or early March. They're going to, show it off and say, look, here, this is what we got. Get your pre-orders in. Give us your money, sucker.
I mean, where are they going to show it off at, though?
On their own time. On their own time. They're going to do like a direct. Like they did with the PlayStation 4. They're going to do it on their own time. And where they showed the PS4 was in New York. And they did it on their own time. On their own watch.
Really?
Yep. And they had their own...
It saves them a lot of money.
It does. It saves them money. They don't have to pay anybody.
I know, but it's just like, you know...
They still got to pay people. They got employees still doing it. They're still paying people, but it's definitely a hell of a lot cheaper than dropping $100,000 for the showing and then paying for flights and hotels and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? So, I mean, yeah, it's saving them a pretty penny.
That shit's probably like $500,000.
I still say they could all they have to do is drop that shit on their YouTube and they'll be fucking gold. I mean, they'll get the same amount of coverage. All the journalists are going to write about it either way.
Exactly. Like I said,
you don't need E3. It's a nice extravagant showing. You know, I get that, but nobody fucking needs that.
I want to see it. I mean, shit, I want to see it.
I want to see it at fucking E3. You know what I'm saying? Like I do. I want to see it at E3.
Like I said, I don't think they'll be there. We'll see.
Well, I hope so. I hope they show the fuck up because I definitely want.
Another thing, since we're talking about Sony, I don't know if y'all have seen it. What do y'all think about the Sony car?
What?
What?
Damn! Y'all didn't see the Sony car? They
heard about something about it. Like they're doing. Is it like an electric car or something?
It's an electric car. They showed it at CES.
All right.
I heard Danny was.
I'm pulling it up.
Danny's like, what? Danny's like, what?
I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up right now. So motherfucking.
Trying to compete with Elon Musk, I don't think it's gonna work over very well.
This thing looks sexy.
Wipe the floor with them, man. Like,
this thing looked fucking sexy. I was like, damn.
This shit's garbage.
Can look sexy, but how good is it? It's not a reliable vehicle. Like, who gives a shit how nice it looks? It'll just be a hunk of junk in your yard.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. Didn't you say that Joe was buying that Halo truck?
He wants the Cybertruck. Like,
see?
But he's not going to get it because I told him if he wants to buy that truck, he has to get rid of his Corvette. I told him he's not having two vehicles. He has to choose between the Corvette and that fucking truck.
Terry's like busting his kneecaps. He's like, you want the Cybertruck? You get rid of the Corvette.
Oh shit.
Like, damn, this does look nice.
He went and he bought his dream car.
Turn his camera off.
In his dream car, he did. It's in the yard.
Dang, you turned his camera off to drool.
I didn't. Discord crashed on me.
Nah.
There's nothing special about that car. It looks like just an ordinary fucking car.
So that's this here. It says, you know.
It looks nice though.
It's called the Vision S. Sony built this car to showcase new automotive technologies. 33 sensors embedded around the car.
The funny thing is,
audio system. You know.
The funny thing is, after they showed this, and after the rumors started speculating that they weren't going to show up to E3, people were saying this is why they're not showing the E3 because they're broke. Because they want to show this car.
They spent this motherfucking money. This shit says it's got a concept spec glass for the top.
They're fucking showcasing a car, but they don't even have their own logo on it. There's no fucking logo on it.
They don't need a logo. Does Elon Musk have a logo?
Yes, so everyone knows it's your fucking thing. You put your logo on your vehicle.
Then fuck. There's
no fucking logo.
It does. It has that Vision S in the back. See, it says Vision
there you
S.
go. See, there you go. See, then
Sony Vision S.
I'm down for that.
Plate.
I mean,
it's garbage.
Depending how much that is, I'd get one. I'll drive a fucking Sony car.
So that's the interior. That's the interior of it.
Is it like a self-drive system too?
Probably.
Well, probably. It could. It might.
There's way too many screens in that. That's fucking illegal.
Look how many fucking screens there are on the inside of that bitch.
There. It is illegal to have a TV where the driver can see it. At least in the United States. In the United States, it is illegal for a driver to be able to see a national television program while they're driving.
If hold on, I'm sure if the car drives itself, I'm sure they do not give a fuck.
No. It is illegal in the United States for a driver to be watching TV.
I don't know. There's people. It's got like a fucking
There's people out there.
55-inch 8K screen in that bitch. Like that's just garbage.
There's people out there with the the Telesas and shit, and they got the TV screens in there, and they're fucking playing Xbox video games and shit. So I don't know, Terry.
It's illegal for the driver to have that stuff.
Yes, in the front. It's in the front.
Dude, I know, but that's illegal for it to be in the front. They have a fucking widescreen TV in the front.
Joel.
And Sony, I'll wait for the Vision Slim. Get a Vision Pro and shit. It's got teraflops in the hood.
Exactly.
I mean, them seats look comfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know. They look kind of rigid.
Look at that steering wheel.
Dude. Hey, I mean,
that shit looks rigid.
It's rigid for your pleasure, Terry.
No! Oh, shit! Wow! Hold on, Big Mike. Big Mike.
Yes!
That was actually
shit's
pretty
rigid.
good.
Like when you go and you get a goddamn fucking little Korean woman fucking give you a massage on your back and just breaking your back.
Oh shit!
And she looks at you. You want? She looks at you. She looks at you. You want lotion? And she spits on your hands. Goes, "There's your lotion."
That is fucking terrible, man.
Jay's like, the lotion?
I'm about to chuck, man. The car was built Sony's AI and robotics team.
Joel said, wait. He goes, look at the side panel. He wants to see the side panel.
Side panel? Okay, so let me go. Here's that. I mean, the car looks...
Chris says, hold on, guys. He goes, oh my god. He goes, I found women on Twitter that you don't need porn to watch.
I don't need
porn.
Look at
it for the caption of the images. It says BMW.
Yeah.
It's like the Sony Vision, and then there's the BMW Vision.
Yeah, because them two partnered together to make this car. That's why.
Yep, it is a BMW. Yep.
Yeah, because these two partnered together to make this car. That's why.
I mean, this car doesn't have the teraflops needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is... it says, Chris says, some women hit me up in my DMs for a threesome because she's bi. Make sure you allow that conversation. Don't block. You know what I'm saying? And add me to the conversation. All right, so let's see. It's Sony.
Damn.
I mean, okay. Sony has a car. All right.
Days lost for words.
This shit in the front, though. This is the only thing. The shit in the front, though, with this TV might be illegal. Actually, this actually might be illegal because you can't really.
The Tesla has them in the front too. Okay, I mean, how big is it?
But how big is it? Like, I mean, but look at this shit, dude. Hold on. Let me go back to it. So, where is that?
He said, where?
Here it is. So, like,
I mean,
look at that shit, man. That's
don't look. I mean, don't look big.
It don't
It's
look
taking up the
big,
entire dash. What do you mean it don't look
dude,
big?
it's the whole fucking dashboard, dude.
That's the size of a goddamn glove box.
What? A what box?
Glove
A
box.
glove box.
Oh, so? Who cares?
That's probably
You're
just for the
telling me that's not
passenger,
big?
maybe. That's probably just for the passenger.
We'll
It may
see.
be for the passenger, but it's, if that is on in the if they're
But that's
watching it
crazy
while
though.
you're
Yeah, that's
driving,
look
you
at
know,
the
just like
top of this.
airbag, auto glass, and everything's gonna be your fucking face, yo.
No, look
Yeah.
at the top of the car. The top of the car has spec glass, so it's like you can see all the
Like transparent, like the futuristic type. shit.
right. You can see all through it on the top of it. You know, I mean, it's a cool looking car. I mean, no doubt about it. I think it looks pretty fucking cool, but it's not practical. I don't think this is a practical thing. I mean, like, that shit's not drivable, man, with that big ass TV in the front, dude. Yeah. You can play your games and drive at the same time. Oh, yeah, you definitely crashing. For sure. You definitely crashing in this motherfucker. So, I don't know. All right. Let's see. I think that's all. Is that everything? Is that everything that's open?
That's everything I got.
All right, look, we're actually ending on time. Look at that shit. We're like
Hell
super
yeah.
on time. Hell, we actually 10 minutes early.
Because we don't have a lot of people.
I know that's what it is.
We're
There's
down
not a lot
two
of people
people.
chiming in. What about final
Yeah,
round?
see?
Anybody triggered right now?
Oh,
No, I'm not triggered. But yeah, I just Googled it. Yeah, the Tesla Model S, Model X, and Model 3 vehicles also have TVs inside their dashboard like they do on the glove box. And unless you watch Hulu,
Okay, that means
yeah,
two
that's what
cars
you're-
are illegal, right, Terry? That means both are
the
fucking illegal.
TVs cannot be turned on while you're driving, because it's illegal for the driver to be able to see a TV while they're driving.
Look, he about to look that up. He want to prove you wrong. So
I'm looking. I'm not
Look, Terry,
I mean, that's
that-
a distraction though, but if it's like, I don't know, I think he says on a dashboard, meaning for the driver to see it. So I'm guessing that's going to be where the mileage and stuff and everything goes. You know what I mean?
Well, it's that. If it drives itself, I don't see
Like
it
the
being a problem.
mileage, or your, you know what I'm saying, not actual TV. Now, correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I think that's what mainly for the driver, if they're going to put it on a, you know, like futuristic type thing.
You know, I still think the car looks good. I still think it is a sexy looking car. I just don't think it's practical. And I don't think it's legal. It can't be legal. Not with that TV being in the front. But if it does,
Okay, it says right here. It says right here. It is unlawful to drive a motor vehicle equipped with a television type equipment if the television or television equipment is located where the screen is visible to the driver.
Oh, wow. So the driver can look over, oh, what's going on?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like some motherfucker sitting there watching Power and not even paying attention to the goddamn road and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why you can't fucking have YouTube up on your fucking cell phone. Come on,
yep,
it's illegal.
it's fucking illegal. I
You
know
can have
that
this
for-
TV there, but that shit has to be turned off while that car is being driven.
Right. Let's see.
In the United States, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it is
You might be able to
overseas.
get away
Yeah.
with that shit in Germany and Japan, but that shit's not flying here in the States.
But it says it's illegal to drive while you're doing that. Well, I said the Tesla, you don't drive; it drives itself.
You're still in the driver's seat. You still have to have a
But you're
driver's
not driving.
license, even if that car's driving itself. You have to be, with your driver's license. You are the driver, Mike. You can't. There's no fucking legal technicality saying if your car's driving. You might as well just roll down the hill and fucking, just have it put it in neutral, have it roll down the hill and say the car's driving itself. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck, you
I'm
can't do
just
that
saying.
shit.
I'm just saying I would do it. I'm just saying I would do it. I'm like, oh, officer, I'm not driving. I'm just in here letting the car do its thing, and I'm
I
sitting
remember
here
I got
watching.
yelled at once.
And then he's gonna tell you to get out and breathe in this tube.
When I was in
and all
college, I was
that.
driving home. I was driving home, and I had my laptop in the passenger seat, and I didn't have the screen down, and I got in trouble for that shit because it's a screen that is visible to the driver.
Yeah.
It is not self-driving, but what it does have is those sensors. What it does is it's like a smart car. It adjusts things for like temperature automatically, like all these things that it does automatically. It doesn't drive automatically, but it does like everything else supposedly. So I don't know. I think the car just looks cool. I can't see it in action though. All right, guys. Let's give a shout out to chat. Let's see. Frozen Blue, EJ, Mikey. I saw
exactly
Savage.
there, Chris.
Chris,
There
you
you
can
go.
do that in any car. You don't need a smart car.
I mean, but it's a smart way.
Oh, wow. Yo, B-Bike's on one today, man.
I see it.
He's on one today, man.
I took it.
Damn.
I took it because I don't want to foster his creativity.
Damn.
I took it.
We know Chris is looking forward to steak in our H day. It's coming up.
He wants that Hummer and not the car. I get it.
Exactly.
So you said what?
Brum brum, baby.
Vroom. All right. So shouts out the chat. I saw EJ. I saw Frozen Blue. Savage. I saw Lamont.
So what are you gonna do with your life today? You holding on to it, Danny?
I'm holding on to it. I'm not going to destroy Platinum today because he actually was a champion today.
I mean, you had a choice. Yeah, no option.
I could blow him up right now, but I'm not.
No, let me see. You had the option to blow him up, or you had Terry to blow up.
You didn't see what I did.
I could blow Terry up.
Man, he flipped you off.
He flipped you off.
Did?
You basically built him up saying he did amazing.
Oh, there it is!
I'm just bullshitting. I didn't throw it. I'm just bullshitting. I just wanted to see his reaction, but no, I didn't fuck him up. Shouts out to Lobo. Shouts out to John, Christopher, aka Mr. VR, aka the Porn Miser. Shouts out to Joe. Right, Mr. Smell-O-Vision.
Ruffled in.
Right. I'm gonna call Christopher the Witcher. You know what I'm saying? Joe, I saw Lobo. I saw I can't. Mikey. I saw some people earlier, but I can't. It's like it won't let me scroll up and shit. But fuck it. All of those who have tuned in, super appreciate it. We can't do this without you. Shouts out to our panel today. Shouts out to Cool Cat Terry. Shouts out to Platinum Godfather. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to myself because I'm shameless. Next week we are not doing a show. I am actually doing a business retreat, so I won't be available. I won't be available Friday or Saturday, so I will be gone for that weekend, so there will be no show. Unless Terry wants to host it or something like that, if you guys want to do it, you can, but I won't be here. I will not be available.
Did you say business or Disney retreat?
Business. Fuck you.
He said fuck you. I mean, I can see you doing Disney retreat, dressing up as a little princess.
I'm gonna use the grenade on you.
I have 6 lives.
I know that, but now you're down to one. Now you're down to one. So I just wanted to scare you for a second.
I wasn't scared. I am scared.
Fuck you. I'm gonna be doing a business retreat. So I mean, if they want to do it, Terry can host the stream or whatever. Absolutely, I will just be gone. So if they do decide to do it, it'll be, of course, 1:00 p.m. Eastern time. Terry will make sure if she is running it because she has the hammer. She's got
that, and plus, I mean, so you don't lose their lives, you would have to give her the login information and all that.
Yeah, I mean, she'll have that info.
I don't need any of that shit.
Oh, okay. So
She said that shit.
She said I don't need it. All you gotta do, Mike, is just update the title and shit for me. I don't need any of that crap.
I can do that.
I don't sign into the channel.
All right, I can do that.
Yes. So there you go. So she can.
We just won't have sound effects. That's the only thing.
Right. The sound effects, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It'll still be a good show. It's not needed. It's just a little extra icing on the cake. That's all.
Right.
If we do go live next week, it'll be 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Once again, thank you guys for chilling with us on your Saturday. We super appreciate it. You can catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Podbean, Spotify, anywhere you guys can log into. You can catch us there. Also. In 2 weeks, we will be debuting our hashtag titty streamer.
It's gonna be me.
Really? We have one. Actually, we have two. We have two beautiful ladies. Three. Oh wait, no, Big Mike, fuck that. No, I'm not letting you do it. But we have two very beautiful ladies that are going to stream for us on Fridays. That'll be our hashtag titty stream. So come check it out. They will be dressed very, very sexy and wrecking these dudes.
Are they doing it on Twitch or YouTube?
They're doing it on Twitch, so it'll be on Twitch. So and
Platinum's ready. Platinum's ready. Look, I mean, Platinum's ready.
You know he ready. You know he is. Anybody who said he ain't, they are.
The first thing he's gonna get, he's gonna want to stream. He's like, "Yo, can I see your toes?"
Oh my god!
He's like this. He's like, "Fuck you, Mike."
Can I see your toes? Hashtag toes.
Hey, we found a love grenade. Let me cook it up and throw that
He's so salty. He's so salty. He's like, "Fuck you, Mike."
Who's throwing that grenade real
It's going to
quick?
include the Albuquerque clown car.
Oh God! No.
Give me two grenades.
It will not have an Albuquerque clown card. It won't be. What there will be is very shiny cleavage and gaming. So you're gonna get
cleavage.
It's gonna be a very bouncy show. So check it out in 2 weeks. The debut of our sexy stream. It's going to be Fridays at 10 p.m. on Twitch. So check out, if you haven't followed our Twitch, our links are below, so you can follow our Twitch channel and be ready for that debut. Make sure you got your cash, guys, and ladies. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to support the cleavage. So we need your support. So make sure you show up. Make sure you got that coconut oil and be ready. All right, guys. We love you guys. And we will see you all in maybe next week and then in 2 weeks. So peace out. Peace.
Yeah. What up, y'all? Tell me I'm the dime, you feel me?
Get over here!
Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit. Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. It's the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A Street Fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragging, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah. This that platform shit. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah.